Black Box Productions.
On my mama, like, do whatever to snitch nine to coochie. But yesterday, when I saw this post and read the actual comment on the post, I was elated on my mama. I know both of them dudes. It's crazy to me though, cause the complexion's so different. Cause Meech smiling so hard. T look more like Meech typically be looking than Meech do right there. That's crazy. But when I seen this, I was excited, and they announced that T could be getting out due to the corona. He in the feds just like Snitch Nine Takuchi was, and he got out on some type of federal grievance complaint due to corona. And it's like, dang, out of everybody sitting in the feds, and you know dollars talk, whatever. So you figure, okay, he pulled it off, high profile, and it was still feeling like real niggas taking another L, and these goofies is getting another W. So when I seen that posted, I'm like, bam, ooh wee. That's something to celebrate, man. 30 years sounded like such a far time away. And for him to get blessed, it came true, cuz out. But also, in the report, it was saying that Meech, the more popular of the two, the more heavily reported upon, the more public, was also filing the same type of paperwork, and that he had action at getting out as well. And that was like, because I do know him far better than I know T, that was extremely exciting. I'm like, damn, cuz could get out. That was great. But then the reports was read that it wasn't going to happen for him. It say, while Terry Flenory is heading home after being released from prison, his brother, on the other hand, wasn't afforded the same favor. U.S. District Judge David Lawson denied the request by Demetrius Big Meech for early release, citing the claim as premature because federal officials have yet to respond to his separate release request based on his health issues. So they just saying that they had to deny it because this situation came up and he went for it. But however, he can't qualify on those grounds because he already had put in for early release on other grounds, and that has yet to be decided upon, so they had to cancel that. Federal prosecutors argued that Big Meech did not warrant the same treatment his brother received, considering his disciplinary record while incarcerated. Also, they say he be acting up. According to court documents, Big Meech has spent time in solitary confinement for illegal possession of cell phone and a small piece of a razor. And the thing at the bottom scrolling is covering it up, so I can't read it, but he has some, I think it said, I forget what it said, I read it earlier. It said, nevertheless, Big Meech has cited his health as a significant reason for his release. The 51-year-old former kingpin, I love the way they say that, told federal officials that he is more susceptible to contracting COVID-19 virus due to his age and health issues, which include hypertension and heart trouble. I usually don't even fool with that old phrase, free so-and-so, but because it's just corny, because it's not really a reality. But I got to say, free Big Meech. He got action. It's like Takuchi got out, Big T got out, Cuz filed the same exact paperwork. His disciplinary situation, I don't think them is no factors to really holding back in the long run, man. So we gonna throw up a prayer for the mobster. Oh my mama. It's crazy because it's just not that I was in their lane doing what they doing, not providing them no hell of a service or nothing, but it's crazy that before the BML situation blew up and all that, I knew Big Meech. And because of Buck Jenner, and because he just corny, when you corny, whether it's obvious or not, it becomes evident in the long run. But because Buck Jenner was always trying to make it seem like he was so heavy in the game, He had been in Detroit quite a few times prior to me starting to go with him, just based on, just think about it, G-Unit touring, Eminem. But he would always try to, the street niggas that pulled up and would come around us, he would always try to relay it to me like, yeah, these niggas I used to be with when I was coming down here through here with that pack back in the day. That's why I know these my niggas, they getting the street money. And so when he first said it, it sounded kind of corny, but you ain't really on the detective shit, so you ain't tripping. But as you start returning to these little sections with Buck and start seeing what's happening, you start realizing these niggas he know since he been touring with G-Unit for the last couple years coming through these areas. They don't just know him, it just become obvious he was putting extras on it. But anyway, at one point we was in Detroit, and because of them type of niggas, he had an opportunity to meet Big T. But Cuz didn't know that it was Big T. He thought it was Meech. Somebody must have said the leader of BMF or something, used them type of phrases, because he told me we finna go up here and holler at Big Meech on my mama. So we go in the hotel room, we smoke a few blunts with T, chop it up, he laces on some game, you know, it's real respectful, we leave. So when we leave, he like, Buck make a comment like, man, that was the leader of BMF. I'm like, yeah, that was Big Meech. Now him not knowing, just having the wrong information, instead of saying I ain't sure, I think, he like, yeah. So in my mind, bam, I done froze a picture of who Big Meech is in my mind. I know Big Meech. And that caused it to be sometime down the line, me actually being around Big Meech. And on my mama, it's a humbling experience for me, because the homie is such a, like, Cuz name just speaks for itself. Upon my reuniting with Big Meech, not really realizing I knew Big Meech since like the late 90s, early 2000s, my reintroduction to Big Meech, and me not knowing this was Big Meech because Buck had me thinking we just kicked it with Big Meech not too long ago, which was actually T. Big Meech was trying to get me to explain to another nigga how long we go back. And I just remember my first encounter with the whole group, figured he was in that group, like, and I like co-signed it, like, yeah, back from Gardena back in the day, whoop. But still not knowing this is Big Meech on my mama. So then I'm still at the event for quite some time after this, parlaying, posting up, and as I'm watching the energy of what's going on, I'm realizing, damn, that was Big Meech. But free Big Meech, salute to Big T, out here on my mama. That's crazy. That's a beautiful thing for the real niggas. The real niggas get a W this time. On my mama. And then you got a nigga like this that's playing. Just think, a nigga that just came home from the feds, a real heavy nigga in the streets. I don't know whether there's a real issue with Irv Gotti, some money, or not. But the murder investigator, who don't know nothing about doing no real nothing, this is what he feel is cute to do in public, putting out threats on behalf of a nigga that just came home from the feds to a nigga who has been the subject of a full investigation and takedown by the feds. You best to be coming up with that bread you borrowed from Big T in Encino, you sucker ass nigga, corny motherfucker. You didn't go see him or put nothing on his books. I'm kind of like pretty sure that a person that was the subject of a federal investigation and takedown don't have no business going to visit nobody in the feds, but let a corny nigga talk or put nothing on his books. Yeah, he home now, so you can stretch out to him or get stretched. So is that corny? Is that cool? Is that cute? I'm just saying, what make a nigga get in another nigga business and say all that old goofy shit on the wire, as if either you just playing with some grown ass mans that got some serious issues that's none of your business and you just that goofy, or you throwing up a whistle and an alert for the federales who has obviously been all up in both of them two dudes' program. And you see how they just did to Coochie. So you know the feds would be love to know about a high profile beef between, do I need to describe the two type of individuals those are, Irv Gotti and Big T? Come on, man, how's this nigga playing?
Snakewood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.